That's right, I came from the left side this time. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Collector's Vault. My name's Mike. Really quick intro, this is just going to be a video, like an episode 3 of the Collector's Haul. I just want to show you guys some of the cards that we've been picking up over here. Some really cool high-end cards, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon specifically. Again, sorry guys, I'm just not really into Magic, and as far as the Magic cards that I want to pick up, they're kind of like out of reach right now. Just no one really has them, or they're in really bad shape. And I thought it'd just be a lot of fun to take a look at these cards up close, just kind of show you guys what we've been picking up. Some of the cards are really cool, some of them are really old, some of them are just really enjoyable to look at. And with all that said, let's go to the table. Alright guys, here we're back. Definitely have a couple cards I want to show you guys. Oops, cannot pick these up. This is actually a little stack of cards that I was hoping to maybe one day send out to get graded. I'm actually trying to put another order together. So I think it'd be kind of fun to just kind of show you guys some of the cards we've been picking up recently. Cards that I don't think all these are going to be like, 9s or 10s, but I think some of them could potentially get that. So I definitely want to, maybe just show them off a little bit. I also want to surprise you guys. I didn't really think of doing this, but last minute I decided to show you, I might show you a couple of pages of what I call the Precious. This is a binder where I try to put some of like the best cards I've ever acquired, things that haven't not been graded yet. Cards go in and out of here, whether they go in the binder then into these things, or they'll get picked up and put in here. Just cards I really don't want anyone else. Like these are cards obviously like aren't really, they're not for trade readily. So we'll definitely go into there and kind of give you guys a tease on some of the cards that I've been picking up and cards that might get put into some of these semi-rigid sleeves and maybe get graded at some point. So, just to kind of go over, this is some of the Charizards I've been picking up. Charizard, for all you who don't know, is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Hey guys, Future Mike here. Let it be known that Tyranitar is my favorite Pokemon of all time, not Charizard. I don't know why past Mike said Charizard. Clearly, he's on something. But anyway, back to the video. And these are just some of the, I think this is Neo Discovery. This is the first time. I think it's the first time he was ever printed before. And yeah, these are just really, really, really cool. Unlimited Hollow Tyranitar from Neo Discovery. Just really, really sick cards. The hologram is a little hard to see in the plastic, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I just like this card so much. These are, Aquapolis. Yeah, two Aquapolis Tyranitars. I think one of these is not in the best shape. Yeah, you can definitely tell some pointing down there. This one's actually really solid. But yeah, these are all, again, I just love like the old Expedition set artwork for some of these cards of Pokemon. Like, yeah, and again, Tyranitar is a favorite of mine, so these are just, some really cool ones I'm picking up. Another Tyranitar, I think this is, they're all like from the E series, Expedition series. I think this is the Expedition base set. And yeah, really, really menacing looking Tyranitar. Wait, did I say Charizard earlier? I'm sorry, I meant Tyranitar. I don't know why I said Charizard. But yeah, Tyranitar again. This is just a really, really cool looking card, and I'm really happy to pick this up. I think this is. I knew this one was a little beat up. I think I have another. Actually, I think I have one in the binder. You guys might see. I have like a Tyranitar page because he's my favorite. But yeah, I know it was a little beat up when I got it. I got it for a discount, and I just really wanted to again. I love the E series cards, and I just love Tyranitar. So yeah, really, really sick. These are just some of the hyper rares I'm picking up. Some of these hyper rares are actually really cheap. I know these aren't going to be like, Charizard hyper rare. They're, in my opinion, a little overpriced. They're beautiful, and I would like to get as many as possible, but again, a little overpriced. But these are just some of the ones I've been picking up, like in like small collections and stuff like that. And I think once in a blue moon, I might buy a pack from Target to see what I get. But yeah, these are really cool. I think one's a Necrozma, one's a Darkrai. Yeah, these are like obviously newer Pokemon. I'm not really the biggest fan of the newer legendaries. Like, they're cool, just not really like nostalgic to me. But yeah, really nice. I think the hyper rares just look really sick. I love that rainbow rare. Then we got here's some of my favorites. We got like Blastoise. This is like the team up cards. So we got Blastoise and Piplup, the penguin. Really cool. I mean, Blastoise is my favorite of the 3 original starters. So yeah, this is a really, really sick card. I love this one. And I think these are both Venusaur. Yeah, these are Venusaur tag. These are both tag teams. One's with Celebi and one's with Snivy. That's again. I didn't play Black and White, so I don't always remember the names. But yeah, really cool. And Venusaur is unfortunately my least favorite of the 3 starters, but still really cool. I just think the hypers of the classic cards like Blastoise and Charizard and Venusaur are really cool. This one I actually just realized is actually not in one of these semi-rigid sleeves. This is still on a top loader, so I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, this is the Hyper Rare Blastoise just by himself. Really, really cool. I think I have a PSA 10 somewhere, but again, these are all the cards I haven't gotten graded yet. But yeah, just wanted to show this off to you guys. It's pretty cool. I can't see the back, whatever. I'm very professional, as you can see. I think I got a couple, I'll surprise you guys. So got a few more Pokemon, then I got some Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of this binder is actually Yu-Gi-Oh! But Tyranitar, again, favorite Pokemon of all time. And I just love, I think there actually is a Tyranitar and Sableye, I think, the tag team cards in Hyper Rare. But these are just the Tyranitar, standalone cards. And yeah, just really, really sick. Unfortunately, these things are like super cheap. And I say, hey, the cheaper these things are, I'll buy them all. I think these are just so cool looking. So yeah, I love adding these to the vault. These are a couple of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards I was thinking graded. In my one video, you guys probably saw I did get one of these guys graded, the XYZ Dragon Cannon graded. It came back a 9. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, put this down for you guys. But this one actually is in really good shape too, and there's a chance I might get one graded because I'm really trying to score for a 10. I think I got this one. It wasn't in the same binder that I got the other one in. The other one I found in like a $1 binder. Or was it like the $3 binder at one of my local card shops? It came back at PSA 9, so that's pretty awesome. But this one's really good shape too. So I might try to shoot for that 10. So I might send this one out to get graded as well. If it comes back at 9, I'll be happy. But I'm like, oh, now I have 2 9s of this. This is now, yeah, it's still really cool. Now this is a card I also recently picked up, and it's funny. Shout out to one of my more recent subscribers, Casual Yugi Stuff. He's a good man. You guys should check him out. He has a lot of really, really cool like graded Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I know he acquired one of these recently in one of his videos, and I just want to. I'm not trying to one up the guy, but I'm saying I'm catching up to him because he obviously has a lot of great stuff. But I did acquire recently one of these Cyber Dark Dragons Ultimate Rare First Edition, and I was really almost dropped it like an idiot. But I was really pleasantly surprised with the that they're like. Sorry, the light's probably terrible. But I'm just trying to say that there's really like no blemishes on it, and I was really careful trying to put it back in the sleeve. But yeah, I'm really hoping this can score high. If it comes back at 9, I'll be happy, but a little disappointed. I really hope it comes back at 10. But yeah, so shout out to Casual Yugi Stuff. I have one of these too. We'll see who gets the higher grade if you ever get yours graded, man. So put that away. Again, just a quick little tease. I kind of want to show you guys some of the pages I have in here. Again, some of the cards probably should be in these sleeves, but they're not yet. They're still in the binder. So we'll just take a quick look. It'll be kind of fun. Yeah, the front page is just a couple like Yu-Gi-Oh tokens. I think some of these are from Yu-Gi-Oh Day. So yeah, this is the Tyranitar page. I kind of just throw a lot of Tyranitar cards in here because I really like them. I think right here's one of my other Expedition set one. I think this one's like really beat up. I thought it was. Yeah, this one's like really beat up. But I mean, the guy gave it to me for like almost nothing, so I'm like, I just want it. It's really cool. I like Tyranitar. But anyway, moving on. So like I said, the majority of the cards in here are Yu-Gi-Oh! So I kind of just want to show you guys some of the cards I've been acquiring. I know this card you guys probably saw recently in my one Collector's Haul episode 2. Picked up this Ultimate Rare First Edition Hamon, and it's gorgeous. Definitely like in light play condition, unfortunately. You can tell right there some whitening. But yeah, really, really cool card. It's also cool because they just announced they're getting a structure deck, so hopefully that makes this card even more valuable. But yeah, definitely something I don't want to... I might get graded, but you know, it's a card that's not being traded anytime soon. These are just some signed cards from some of the voice actors. I don't go to the nationals very often, but when I do, there's usually voice actors, so I get to sign some cards. But these are some of the other cool cards I have. Got a Ultimate Rare Powerful Dragon. Definitely a card I would love to get graded at some point. I don't know how perfect the card is. Should be very careful. And I don't think there's any blemishes. Actually, it's funny. This card is actually surprisingly affordable. Yeah, you can tell there's that little like the box from the ulti. I hope that's just like moisture from my fingers. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's that bad. So I might consider getting some of these cards graded because they're just really nice. They're not the Ghost First Editions, which obviously are really expensive and really hard to grade because Ghost Rares are impossible to grade. Like, just good luck trying to get a PSA 10 on a Ghost Rare. But still really cool. This is a card I got from a friend of a friend, and I'm very happy I acquired it. First edition Ultimate Rare Black Rose Dragon. This card apparently fluctuates in price like terribly. But yeah, I just really, really appreciate Black Rose. I don't think it's definitely not gem mint by any means. I think the front looks pretty clean, but I think there is a blemish on the back. Yeah, actually, let's see a little dot right there. I mean, it's really nice, but yeah, you can kind of like tell maybe some hand. Obviously, this card was being handled by somebody who loved the card so much, but he couldn't be perfectly careful to make it up there. There's a little bit of whitening down there. I'm sure you guys can. Whoops, trying to catch it in the light. You can kind of see there's a little bit of whitening down there, which is unfortunate, but still really nice. I guess if it were to get graded, I would hope it would score high, like maybe an 8 if I'm lucky, or not. 8 or 9 would be nice. I don't think we ever get a 10, but still really cool. So I'm trying to be really careful with these guys. And I'm not going to go beyond this page. I kind of just want to show you guys what I have here. So you guys saw that. This is a card I've had. I think I actually packed this card like a long time ago when I was getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Or it's probably a little after that when this card came out. Ultimate Rare Dark Arm Dragon. I know recently this card has skyrocketed in price because Dark Arm has become coming off the ban list. But yeah, really, really cool looking card. I personally just love Ultimate Rares. My favorite is still the Secret Rare First Edition, because I always say if a card came out Secret Rare First Edition, then it's always gonna be my favorite. But when the Ultimate Rare comes out, the Ultimate Rares do just look so sick. So let's be extra careful. There we go. Let's see if we can just wrap this up. This is a card I was so happy to pick up. Not Ultimate Rare, but this is actually an original Metal Raiders First Edition Black Skull Dragon. This is also the English, well, excuse me, it's obviously English. This is the United States print, not the Asian English or anything. Yeah, this one's actually, this is a card I definitely want to probably send to the PSA. Very careful. But yeah, this one's like super clean. Actually, I might see a little bit of a, I hope this is condensation up here. I hope it's not like anything. Man, that might be. Well, if that makes you get a 9, I'll be really upset. But anyway, still a beautiful card. I got it for a lot less than what I should have paid for, but I was happy to pick it up, and it's just stunning. I definitely like. I remember when this card first came out, when I was like 11 or 12 when this card came out. I thought he was cooler than Blue Eyes. This is actually a really cool card. Hero players would appreciate this. Evil Hero Lightning Golem. I think I might have shown this off in one of the collection videos. I think it was the Collector's Hall episode 1. But yeah, this is the first Ed Ulti Lightning Golem. Still really, really cool card. I don't think this is like anywhere near gem mint, but it's definitely in really, really good shape. Actually, now that I look at it, yeah, this is really clean. But yeah, really cool card. Not the biggest Hero fan, but I do appreciate all of the Hero artwork. I think it's really cool, especially when there were the GX versions with the Ulti First Editions. A lot of people hunt after those. We got some Blackluster Soldiers. I think these are both like in near mint condition, but yeah, these are First Edition IOC. My one friend just got one graded recently, and that was the one I was trying to trade off him forever because I want a third one. I want a playset, but yeah, this one's really cool. I remember like when I was younger and I picked these up, and I think I paid $40 a piece, and I was worried that I was paying too much for these things because back then, like BLS, I think. Man, I'm trying to be really careful with these. Sorry, I'm being paranoid right now. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, you guys don't know how long that took. I was being super paranoid with that. God forbid me doing that. I probably just turned this card from a PSA 9 or 10 to a PSA 4. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I got another one of these. Got a First Edition IOC. I'm gonna wrap this up a little quickly. Another one of my favorite cards I picked up. I think I traded It's funny. I think I traded like a Ghost Rare Felgrand for this card back in the day. Again, at the time it was like a fair trade, and this card has come like a legacy, but it's come a vintage card. I definitely think there's like a little bit of play in the bottom left corner, so I would say this is like in the light plated near mint range. Still really cool. First Edition IOC Chaos Emperor Dragon is always sick. There we go. Me being paranoid, putting these back in the sleeves. And yes, I do double sleeve these things because I'm, again, psycho. And I think I showed you guys this already, but these are also, right here, some of my favorite cards of all time. which are the Dark Paladins. This is for the first edition from Magician's Force. These are unfortunately not the first edition alternative art form. I don't have a sample on me, but there actually is a form where he's like in like, this is like the more like close-up form, and then when they made the unlimited print, they actually changed his artwork where he's like kind of like standing further away, kind of like on his side. And then there was a very short print run where there was a first edition version of that alternate art form, and they're like impossible to find, let alone in good condition. And I think they can go for a really high premium. But I still love me some Dark Paladin. He's easily one of my favorite old school cards. Again, I was never the biggest Blue Eyes fan. I was actually more of a I like Black Skull Dragon. I'm also a fan of Dark Magician. I do like the Dark Magician cards, and this was like a Buster Blade or Dark Magician fusion. I don't know. Dark Paladin's like one of the coolest cards ever, I thought, in my opinion. Yeah, this thing's just really, really clean. Oh, man. And definitely a card. This, and there's actually two. These were acquired in a collection that I picked up. And I really, really would like to get these graded at some point. Again, just because they're in this binder doesn't mean that they're not going to be something to get graded. That just never move them from the sleeve to one of these things. But yeah, guys, I think that's it for now. Just kind of want to give you a tease on some of the cards we've been picking up, cards we might get something to get graded. And obviously, when we do send them out to get graded and we get them back, sure enough, we'll have a video kind of showing you guys those cards. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. And yeah, I think it's it for now, guys. So take it easy.